Hello, it's Miss Amberg here. In the previous video, we showed an example of finding out which course is aligned from a community college to a four-year college. Now I want to give you an example of looking for that course at the community college level. So I'm just going to search spring classes. Different community colleges have different ways of finding the course schedule or class schedule. You can find it on the site that you're looking for your community college. And then I'm just going to put, in this case, in the search box speech, because we saw speech on the other one, and I noticed before that speech 1, 6, or 7 would count, and I'm looking to make sure that when I see speech that it's the same speech that we saw. So speech 1, I don't, these numbers toward the back don't matter, they're assigned to like which section it is. There'll be several sections offered of each class, so not the other numbers, but the title of the class that it matches. So I know speech 1 counts, speech 6, and speech 7. So once I have a few of the same name I notice counts, I'm going to get into the details of what kind of class they are, what the program model is, what the dates are, and if there's any set times. So for this, for example, speech 1 right here is a hybrid class. The lecture part of it is face-to-face. It's a semester-long class. I can tell by the dates, and it's Mondays from 6 to 7:15 p.m. So depending on that student, whether they're able to be at that face-to-face lecture or not, maybe they have to drive there, maybe they have to be online at a certain time, I will be considering that. If they have something else on Mondays at that time, all of those kinds of schedule questions. So I might continue to keep looking and see if there's one that has a little more flexibility, but depending on the student and their capacity. So I'll continue down to find, I see a speech 7 that's here. This is completely online and it's asynchronous. So there are no set meeting times, which I would have to make sure the student then is a self-starter, is disciplined, is organized. Are they able to be successful in a completely online asynchronous course? But if I feel that they are and it aligns with what the course requirement was for Chico, then we can go ahead and register. For high school, the registration process is different, and I'll show you that process. One thing I do want to mention is really paying attention to these dates. Community college semesters or terms now do offer some shorter classes, 8 or 10-week terms, but it doesn't mean that the coursework is less. It's just compacted. And so for this class to be from just March to May instead of from January to May, I'm realizing that's a more intense course. And so it depends on the student. Are they playing a spring sport? Then I would not put them in this class that I realize is more intense. I might try to find an online asynchronous one that is from January to May. It would be longer, but it would not be as intense in that same overlapping time that they're playing sports. So these are all things that you need to consider for your student. But once you know which classes your student wants to take, which section of those classes, then you can fill out this form. I found it on the left side, dual enrollment for high school students, and you can just find out you can just grab the form, and your high school counselor, your parent or guardian, and the student all sign it. Oh, and maybe it might be under forms. Okay, here it is. So they're putting in their name, last name, the course code, which are the numbers, the title, what the class is called, how many units it is, and the days and the time. On ours, I just put online if it's online, and all of the signatures. So your high school counselors are in support of this. They have checked your high school grades. They know that it seems like a good fit for you. You're capable of taking a college class. Your high school grades are at a level that they're not in danger and you're able to take a college course. And you have to have this signed off by your high school counselor, your parents, and yourself. You can apply at CCC Apply to the community college itself, even though you're a high school student, to enroll in your first ever class, and then you'll have a Woodland Community College number from there to be able to use. I can help you with this form, or anyone in California, if you have similar forms, I can help you with those. And I'll get into a little more detail on some other options in the next video.